How's it going, fam? Happy Friday. Welcome back to Erica's EDC, and today we are going to go over a test update of all of the items that we are testing for the month of December. But first, an ode to a friend of mine, Steve Callari over at Callari Custom Knives. I have to do it. I'm sorry. I have to because I just watched his Instagram post, which is a video that he made, a very long one, kind of explaining his journey to owning his own knife business. And I admired it so much, and I resonated with what he was saying. So I just want to talk a little bit about him and his company before we get into the test update, because I think it's really important to not only support and share all of our, fellow knife makers, but I think it's really important to bring light to people just being human, and going through struggles and coming out on the other side, especially men, because I feel that society really pushes them to not have emotions and not talk about what's going on in their lives and to just suck it up and not be a pussy type deal. So watching Steve's story just really kind of touched my heart a little bit, and I want to just talk about his knives real quick, so that we are, continuously advocating for his work, because it's freaking awesome. Steve, you guys probably know him as Super Steel Steve. He has a YouTube channel, which he's not really on any longer, but he made a lot of videos before. And now he has his own knife company where he's making really beautiful fixed blade knives, mostly chef's knives, but he definitely has other knives as well, including this Steadfast EDC model that he makes, which is a model that I tested last month. It's absolutely incredible. There is content and a review on this particular knife. It's in Magna Cut. It's just easily one of my best performers out of my entire collection. But Steve is a really incredible guy. We're both Italian. We're both fiery. We're both generally getting into trouble for not fitting to the social norm and not going with all the bullshit in the world and fighting against it. So we tend to just get a little bit of backlash for that, but I think that's where we kind of connect, right? But Steve makes awesome knives. He really just started his whole business up not that long ago. And like I said, making chef's knives mostly, but he can really make anything. And his Steadfast EDC model is absolutely incredible. He works with all different types of steels: Magna Cut, 3V, W2, tool steels, all different types of stuff. I love his work. I want more people to check it out and keep filling up his books, because he really is doing some incredible knives. Really, really good stuff. Please check out Callari Custom Knives. He's on Instagram. He has knives that are sold through USA Made Blades and NAF Sale. I'm sure other people as well, but just please, if you have, 5 minutes on your lunch break or something, check out Callari Custom Knives. I really want people to continue putting orders in with him and supporting his work, because he's doing it full time now. He has a wife and a family to support and take care of, and he really deserves it, because in the video he was talking about how like 2 weeks before Christmas last year, within 2 hours of each other, he not only lost his job, but also lost his housing. Like, literally within 2 hours. And, I've been there. You guys have been through that whole journey with me, if you've been watching the channel, of me not only losing my job, but then losing my housing and living in a camper in the woods with no electricity and no water for almost a year. I really related to that video. I thought it was awesome that he opened up about it and talked about how he went through some struggles, but it pushed him to be a better knife maker, and now look at where he is, and he's only going to go up from here. So if you have Instagram, check out that video that he did. It's a really cool story about his journey. And again, just check out his knives. Buy his knives. He does really the best chef's knives I've ever seen, and this EDC model that he does is incredible. Extremely comfortable, very utilitarian, just an awesome knife. So check out Callari Custom Knives, please, if you want to do a good deed today and support a brother go support Steve, please. I love him. Let's get into the update, okay? Because we've been testing the Benchmade 940 Osborne from the custom shop that my friend Jesse made me. We've been testing the reverse Slater from Josh Francis at Knife Guy Mods, which is a Sodbuster Jr. recover. Very cool. And we've been testing the FailSafe Goods Snapjack 2.0 wallet. Okay? All of these have been carried all day, every day for the month of December so far. Let's talk about the 940 first. This is doing absolutely incredible. As much as Benchmade, really grinds my gears, this is just freaking awesome, guys. This is one of my favorite knives out of my entire collection. There's nothing special about it in terms of like the blade steel. Like I didn't ask for S9DV. It was a gift. I'm not going to be like, oh, can you add, freaking $60 or $90 more onto the order and make it S9DV. Like I'm not like that. So it's just, S30V, but a custom Benchmade 940 with G10 orange scales, pillar construction, unlike the original. The original has that purple back spacer, right? That a lot of people hate. I love it. But this thing is just doing absolutely incredible so far. I'm loving carrying it. The G10 is holding up, really well. There are no cracks or dents or anything, and I'm really beating this thing up. I don't know, the lighting is really bright right now. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see how dingy the scales are. You may be able to see throughout here how they're kind of blackened. That's a mix of dirt and coal and probably some other things. But this is just doing absolutely awesome. I took it apart, cleaned it. Now it's nice and smooth and loose. Not as loose as your mom, but, pretty, I don't know. That's pretty damn loose. So there's that. Really enjoying this, okay? It's just awesome. If you don't like the original 940, you don't like the green aluminum, and you don't like the purple back spacer, I really suggest building one on the custom shop and trying that out. If it's something you want to invest in, it's crazy expensive. I can't afford doing it myself. I can't really afford Benchmades in general anymore, so unless they're coming in as like gifts or, something to test on the channel, I just don't buy them. And, this is one of those things, right? It was a gift. But if you have the money, I can highly suggest using the custom builder on Benchmade because this thing is just incredible. The reverse Slater from Josh Francis at Knife Guy Mods. Another really cool knife. This is in CV steel, and I said in my last video that I haven't had to sharpen it, and I just still haven't. Like, I put my own edge on it, which you can see how fat that bevel is, right? Because I put my own edge on. Now it's got the teeners, so it's kind of hard to see the edge. There we go. She's really got the teeners. But the CV steel is just wild from case. I still don't need to sharpen this, and I'm using it every day. It's still a razor blade, man. I don't know. Maybe I just got a really good one. Like, this knife is crazy, but everything is still holding up on it. This running on straight micarta is still totally fine. As you can see, we have micarta liners, and there are no washers or anything. It's just straight on the blade, which I didn't know how that was going to go wear resistant wise, but it's doing awesome. Still crazy snappy. Like, this is just a winner. I think this looks so cool. I believe my friend Bryson also got a reverse Slater, so you can put in an order and get one yourself if you want. But it's a very cool little knife, really slim carry, beautiful fit and finish that Josh did. There are just no gaps, nothing. It's just perfect. Let's try to pick up that perfect centering. So, not too much to say about it because it's a little tiny traditional knife. I mean, I use it, I put it back in my pocket. I use it, I put it in my pocket. There's not too much to say about it, other than it's just amazing so far. It's doing great. I really, really enjoy it, and I'm very excited to show you the next knife in the Slater lineup because the third one got mailed out today to me. So that one is just going to blow your freaking mind, okay? Like, that one you're going to have to add to your collection. Of course, it's being housed in a Richter Knives slip. This one is a dark mahogany wood grain slip. Beautiful piece of leather work right there, nice and thick. Is it as thick as your mom? Yeah, I would say so. That's approximately as thick as your mom. Very nice. Please check out Richter Knives. He's not taking any orders until after the holidays, understandably, but, you know, check him out. Put in an order once the new year comes. He does the world's best leather work, and he does all of the leather work for the channel. He is an amazing guy. He also has a really good YouTube channel. Really, really interesting. I keep saying this, but I'll say it again. He is the next Randy Johnson. He's the up-and-coming Randy Johnson of the knife world. He knows how to mod knives. He cleans them up. He sharpens. Huge into, you know, the whole traditional knife scene. GEC's case, knows a lot. His content is very entertaining. He's charismatic. He's got a great personality. Really good guy. So check out Richter Knives. All these people, you know, they'll be linked down in the description below, but just, Michael Richter is he's a sweetheart, okay? He's just a dang sweetheart, and an accent gets me every time. So check out Richter Knives, please, on Instagram and YouTube. Lastly, the FailSafe Goods Snapjack 2.0 wallet. Obviously, this is extremely beefy, overbuilt, but if you want the ultimate leather experience, here it is. This is a fantastic wallet from Ryan. It's just, you know, wearing in more and more each day. It's looking incredible. I love all of the options that you have in here to store your cards and your cash. Love the button. The patina is coming in beautifully on this one. Don't know if it'll pick up because the sun is hiding, but I'm sure you can see the dents and the character coming to life on the surface of the leather. It has really compressed since we first got it. All of the shoulders and corners are rounding on their own. We have some darkening from my blue jeans that's starting to show up. Just so much character in this piece. But, you know, as I keep saying, this is really for someone looking for the leather experience. This wallet is massive. It's overkill. It's bulky in your pocket. You cannot sit on it. It feels like you're sitting on a brick. Even if you put it in your front pocket, you need to have some pretty loose pants or jeans because it's just so large. It needs room. So if you have the room to carry it, do it. It's just, it's very large. I mean, I have a peanut head. I am a very small little nugget, but this thing is dang near the size of my face. Look at that. That's a lot. But if you love leather and you love buttons and you love high quality gear, definitely check one out. It's really incredible. I can't say anything bad about this. I can't find anything negative about it so far at all. The build quality is insane on this. The leather work and the stitching that Ryan does is just wild. But, I mean, look at that. That is so cool. I love that you can lay the bills out like that. So, yeah, check out FailSafe Goods. Ryan is a great guy. The wallet's doing incredible. Yeah. Can you even see me? I'm hiding from you. That's crazy. Yeah, just a beautiful piece, guys. So, you know, there are the updates. Nothing too crazy to talk about today. I have a lot of really fun stuff coming in. Jesse is just, he has found what makes me tick. Wow, that sounded so, that sounded messed up. That sounded messed up. In terms of EDC gear, Jesse has found what I enjoy using and testing. So he bought a ton of stuff to send in for the channel. I'm really lucky and blessed to have people who help support the channel, because I'm not monetized. I don't get paid by YouTube. I don't have a Patreon. I don't get anything for the content I put out. Nothing. Other than friendship, really. And then obviously the stuff from Jesse. But, yeah, you know, I don't really work with companies too often. I'll work with small makers and small businesses like Ryan from FailSafe Goods. He's literally a half hour from me in New Hampshire. Obviously love supporting Josh Francis. We text 24/7. I'm not even kidding. Like, Josh and I text each other from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed about knives, building knives, new iterations of the Slater, different things to offer you guys. He's in New York, so he's, you know, 2 states over. Michael Richter, I talk to him, I would say every other day. He's in Texas, but again, another good friend of mine, a small maker, right? I'm not working with Benchmade. Not working with Spyderco. I'm not working with any overseas companies. I don't really want to. I'd rather work with these small makers that I have a personal relationship with and spread content about their gear. That's just what makes me happy. So, you know, check all of them out. They're all great friends of mine. I love their stuff. I have a lot of fun stuff coming in from Jesse. Jeez. But it's a beautiful day here in New Hampshire. I want to go hang out with the dog, so I'm going to head out. But I just wanted to show you guys that, talk a little bit. I will have a video up maybe Sunday of some of the new gear. We'll see. But I hope that you have an awesome weekend. I love you guys so much. Go! Use your shit. Learn how to sharpen your knives. I will see you on the next video. I love you so, so much. Take care. Okay? I will see you at your mom's house Monday night. Okay? She's making me those dank meatballs, so I'm gonna be there. Those dank, thick meatballs. Okay, this is getting too silly. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.